Gervonta Davis is not playing games. He's throwing down the gauntlet, challenging Devin Haney to step into the ring with Ryan Garcia. Classic Tank style, he's not about waiting around, saying, "Haney can yap all day about Garcia, but the real action is with me. I knocked Garcia, and now it's Haney's turn to dance. The Tank doesn't do waiting games." And the drama unfolds, my friend. Haney, fresh from schooling Regis Prograis, is diving into the negotiation hustle, teasing talks with Garcia's crew. But Davis ain't having it, throwing verbal haymakers and daring Haney to face the aftermath of his own Garcia knockout. Picture this: the MMA hour, the interview vibes, the chess match behind the scenes. Haney's dropping bombs like, "We're talking to Oscar, Ryan, and their lawyer. It might be the next big thing," playing it cool with the negotiation mic drop. But hold up, Davis is the elephant in the room, and he's not just any elephant. He's got titles in 3 weight classes. Street cred, my friend. Haney, though, isn't flinching. "It's a massive fight. Davis or Garcia, one of them's on my hit list. I'm about the biggest fights and the fattest checks," he declares, laying down his royal decree. Now Matchroom Boxing's got skin in the game, staying on Haney's team as they plot the next move. But guess what? Davis is circling, biding his time. "They ain't reached out to us. We'll wait for their offer," Haney says, throwing a hook at Davis while keeping an eye on Garcia. Negotiation poker, my friend. Haney's eyeing a March or April gig, preferably against Garcia. "Beat him, and my resume skyrockets. It's a heavyweight fight in the boxing world. Massive," he drops, signaling the gravity of the Garcia clash. And there, in the shadows, Davis lounges. But Haney's dropping truth bombs. "I conquered lightweight. Belts. Check. Now it's about big fights and big stacks. It's just business," laying down the law on his next moves. As the boxing world peeks through the ropes, Davis's challenge adds an extra layer to the drama. Will Haney bite? The countdown ticks as we wait for the next round in this high-stakes, trash-talking, belt-waving, ego-flaunting showdown. Ding ding, let the drama unfold. Devin Haney has his sights set on Ryan Garcia. One sec, let's dive into it. The former undisputed lightweight and current WBC super lightweight champion confirmed on the MMA Hour that his and Garcia's teams are in talks for the two to square off. Haney is coming off a one-sided title fight win over Regis Prograis, while Garcia recently moved up in weight with a win over Oscar Duarte. Hold up, fam. Rumor has it Garcia might need a few more rounds in his new division before facing Haney, but the champ welcomes Garcia as his next challenger. "That's something that we're talking about," Haney spills the tea. "We're in negotiations with Oscar and Ryan, Ryan's lawyer, Ryan's team. It could very much be what's next." Haney's calling the shots now, flexing after schooling Prograis. The 25-year-old changed divisions after a trio of title fights that saw him defeat George Kambosos Jr. twice and Vasily Lomachenko. His bout with Prograis was a one-fight deal with Matchroom Boxing. But guess what? He plans to continue working with Matchroom to set up the Garcia matchup. Still too early to tell what parties will have to be involved to make it happen. "We're still in the beginning stages of negotiations, so we've just got to see," Haney says. "But definitely Matchroom is part of the team for sure." Oh, and another option for Haney is Gervonta Davis. Tank defeated Garcia by 7th-round knockout this past April in a highly anticipated bout and has held titles at super lightweight, lightweight, and super featherweight. Should that bout materialize, Haney won't be dropping back down to lightweight for it. "It's a huge fight," Haney spills the beans. "The Gervonta Davis fight is the biggest fight in boxing today, and Ryan Garcia is not too far behind, so one of those two fights for sure. My thing now is I've accomplished everything in the lightweight division. I became undisputed, I got all the belts, I did all that. Now it's about making the biggest fights happen for the most money, and that's a formality." Wait up, though. At the moment, Haney said there have been no negotiations with Davis's team. He's more than happy to set up a fight with Garcia first. Haney is targeting a March or April date for his next fight. "He's a fight that I would love, but nothing has really taken off," Haney spills the tea. "His team hasn't reached out to us or anything like that. They said that they need to send us an offer and they'll be the ones reaching out and doing that. But nobody's reached out, so right now we're on to Ryan Garcia. I've been calling for these guys for a long time. It's only a matter of time until I share the ring with all of them." That's the no one guy on his resume is Ryan Garcia, Haney adds. "So once I beat him, then my resume is only going to get bigger and bigger. Like I said, it's one of the biggest fights in boxing. It's a huge fight." The ball is rolling, my friend. Golden Boy Promotions chairman and CEO Oscar De La Hoya spills the beans. A fight between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney is in the works. Both Garcia and Haney confirm it on social media. The 25-year-old Garcia, 24, won 20 knockouts, just got an 8th-round knockout win over Oscar Duarte on Deck 2. Haney, same age, 31, 0-15 knockouts, beat Regis Prograis via unanimous decision on Deck 9 to win the WBC super lightweight title. Hold on a sec. Haney spills the tea on the MMA Hour with Ariel Helwani. He's done everything in the lightweight division, and now he's all about making the biggest fights with the most money. Garcia and Gervonta Davis are on his radar. Here's the deal, though. Haney and Garcia have a history, not as pros, but in the amateur ring. They split their 6 amateur battles, TalkSport reports. But now it looks like Haney versus Garcia is on the road to happening, given the recent comments from both parties. Haney's confirmation? His team's been in touch with Ryan Garcia's team to discuss a potential fight between the two. Hold up, fam. After Haney dominated Prograis in his super lightweight debut, Garcia admitted that while Haney's performance impressed him, he didn't think much of the two-division champ's skills. Kingery later took to social media, stating that he wanted to fight The Dream in 2024, and the plot thickens. Garcia reveals in a tweet that his team's been in touch with Haney's to discuss a potential bout. He wrote, "I've advised my team to contact Team Haney to discuss and make the fight happen between Devin and I #Garcia Haney." Haney confirms the news, retweeting the post, stating, "These are facts." Now, considering both boxers are backed by promoters linked to the same broadcaster, DAZN, it's highly plausible that a Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia bout materializes next year. Garcia's backed by Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions, while Haney is rolling with Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing. Eddie Hearn drops some knowledge on a potential Devin Haney versus Gervonta Davis fight. He spills the beans on exchanged DMs with the 29-year-old American. Haney, fresh off a dominant win over Prograis, becomes the target of high-profile boxers like Garcia and Conor Benn. Eddie's words? "I just wanted to see if there was a chance to discuss that fight against Davis." He said, "No! The reason I approached Gervonta Davis is that I want to make him a massive offer for the Devin Haney fight. But if he's not interested in the fight or doesn't want to discuss it, I just went back to Bill Haney and said, this was his response. I think they're frustrated as well. Talk is talk, but it would be good to have an honest conversation behind closed doors." All right, here's the scoop. The scene is electric, with whispers of intrigue and a boxing world on the edge of its seat. Gervonta Davis, in classic tank fashion, has boldly issued a challenge to Devin Haney, urging him to step up and take on Ryan Garcia. The arena is abuzz with anticipation as negotiations take center stage, creating a palpable tension that could reshape the entire landscape of boxing. Picture this: Davis, unapologetically throwing down the gauntlet, setting the stage for a showdown that promises fireworks. The drama is unfolding right before our eyes, and it's not just about the punches, it's about the narratives that will echo through the annals of boxing history. In the midst of this high-stakes chess game, negotiations hang in the air like a sweet suspense. Haney, the tactician fresh off his triumph against Regis Prograis, is navigating the talks, adding layers to the unfolding narrative. The potential matchups being discussed have the power to redefine the very essence of the sport, injecting a new energy into the veins of boxing enthusiasts worldwide. It's a spectacle, a clash of titans in the making. Davis, having already etched his name in boxing lore with a 7th-round KO over Garcia, is now urging Haney to face the aftermath of that explosive encounter. The stakes are high, the tension palpable, and the air thick with the promise of a riveting spectacle. So here's the word on the street: keep those eyes glued to the ring. The unfolding drama is a narrative you won't want to miss. With negotiations hovering over the boxing realm, the potential matchups on the horizon could be the catalyst for a seismic shift in the sport. The stage is set, the rumors are swirling, and the countdown has begun. Brace yourselves, folks, because in this saga of punches and negotiations, the next chapter promises to be nothing short of legendary. Until then, stay tuned.